going, guys? Tash here with another Can You game on it. This week, Mi is reviewing the Mi 10T Pro. Get it? Do the intro. Hey, what's up, guys? As I mentioned before, Mi is reviewing the Mi 10T Pro. This is one of Xiaomi's latest phones for this year. It's kind of beautiful, kind of sleek. I really like it. Okay, so let's talk about these specs. This phone, really beefy specs. Snapdragon 865 chipset. Yes, one of the best chips on the market right now. 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage. Type-C port at the bottom here. 5,000 milliamp battery with 33 watt fast charge. Dang, son, that's really fast. And an IPS LCD display with HDR10 Plus, which means that you're gonna get some crispy Netflix on this. And most importantly for us gamers, 144 Hz refresh rate.
Oh yeah!
Now let's talk about the most important thing about gaming, which is the display. So this phone, as I mentioned before, 6.67-inch display, and it does come with an IPS LCD panel. The thing is, for IPS LCD, you get really vibrant, beautiful colors for the screens, which I really like, but unfortunately, it will never be as sharp as any OLED display because the blacks are not as dark and the contrast is just not as great. But there is a plus side for the phone, which is the cutout on the top left corner over here. And also the cutout is actually really tiny. So it doesn't bother your gameplay at all. It doesn't hinder anything. And you barely even notice that it's there. So it's a plus for me. Okay, now let's talk about the speakers. The speakers on this is actually really good. I was actually surprised because I was not expecting a great speaker. But this one is actually not bad. It comes with a dual speaker setup, one at the bottom and one at the top. The sound is very clear. It's nice and loud with a nice body. I recommend it for both movie watching, video watching, and even gaming. But as I said before, for any games that require surround sound, you want to listen to footsteps, please do use earphones. Now, moving on to battery. So for battery on this phone, 5,000 milliamp battery does come with a 33 watt fast charge. So 1 hour in gaming on this only took off 21% of battery. Yes, this is with high graphics as well as 120 Hz, which is really good in my opinion because you're not gonna be using 120 Hz all day. So if you're just gonna be gaming for an hour on this, it's actually pretty decent in terms of battery drain. But in terms of looking at the gameplay and graphics, while it is beautiful, very vibrant and bright, you're not really gonna get the best sort of contrast. So for games such as PUBG Mobile or Call of Duty Mobile, I find that I don't see enemies super quick and fast like I would on maybe OLED displays. But because there are sound cues, so that's not really a big deal to me. For other games such as Mobile Legends Bang Bang, I didn't really have an issue honestly because everything's already so vibrant. Especially on Genshin. I felt like playing Genshin on this was very nice and very immersive. Now let's talk about the performance in-game itself. For games such as Genshin, which is very on the heavy side, I don't recommend putting your device onto overclocked. If possible, keep it on to balanced because once it goes on overclock, this phone gets really hot. While there may be no issue playing the game now, I feel like if it gets that hot in a long term, it may just damage your phone. So I recommend putting everything on maybe just high, but not on highest. And there you have it, guys. The golden question of the day is, can you game on the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro? Yes, you can. This phone is actually a flagship phone with a little bit over mid-range sort of pricing, which I feel like if you guys want a flagship sort of device, but you don't want to shell out too much money, I feel like this is a really good choice because overall this is a pretty impressive, good daily use sort of phone. You can game on it. It has triple camera setup, really decent cameras, really good speakers. I feel like you're not gonna be disappointed in this one. And there you have it, guys. Let me know what else you want us to review in the future in the comments below. And while you're at it, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and everything else in between. And make sure to follow the next Can You Game on it. Bye, guys!